Hello and welcome to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. In this week's edition, we'll recap select races from Saturday, October 7 and Sunday, October 8. 18 races were on offer over the two-day race carnival, including the third running of the I'm Satisfied Trophy on Saturday and Sunday's feature race, the Vassal Jollyman Najir Memorial Trophy. Let's start with race 1 from Saturday. This was a Reggae 6th Anniversary Trophy race, a restricted allowance event going a distance of 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs.
1,200 meters, 6 furlongs. This is the Reggae 6 Trophy, the third running of it, and Waterman John is the slowest to leave the gates. Babla bursts through in the green cap to get that lead. Digital Light running close on the rail. Fearless Soul on the outside of Slam Dunk in the yellow sleeves. Savvy Girl is right with those. Just about 4 lengths separates that bunch. Cookie Day and Night racing up next. A gap of some 4 lengths to Tiger Amidat and a Waterman John not yet flowing as they leave the half mile and run toward the final 7/16. Out in front, Babla guided along by a Uville Pinnock as they go flashing past the 3. Fearless Soul now edging closer with Digital Light in a handy spot if good enough on the rail. Savvy Girl now needs to find 3.5 lengths. Slam Dunk can also win from there. Tiger Amidat now begins to close on the outside of a Cookie Day and Night, and Waterman John maintains last as they're at the top of the lane and coming up now toward the final 3/16. A Digital Light in the yellow silks. There is Babla right alongside toward the outside. Fearless Soul now stoked up and asked to get going, and on the rail it is Slam Dunk. It's still wide open as they come toward the final 16th, and now Fearless Soul proves stronger than the rest. Slam Dunk continues the fight on the rail, but Fearless Soul and Kerrigale Robinson take the third running of the Reggae 6th Anniversary Trophy over Slam Dunk, Cookie Day and Night, Digital Light.
Jockey Kerrigale Robinson takes the day's first aboard the 3-year-old chestnut colt Fearless Champion, trained by former champion trainer and Hall of Famer Philip Feeney. Race number 3, the Reggae Vibes Trophy, was a claiming event for native-bred 3-year-olds and up. The much-fancied Fault Line, the mount on Philip Parchment, was an even money favorite in the betting.
Field in line, they're off for the Reggae Vibes. First start, Shaboom gets a good one with a Jeter on the outside. Casual Peach and Another Bullet team up in behind. Fault Line races at the back of the field. The charge away down the back stretch on their way toward the 6, and Ajita now bounces easy with a 2.5 length advantage. Shaboom the Grey waiting in second. Another Bullet held together tightly in between runners. Fault Line moving out 3 wide of horses, and Casual Peach remains at the back as maybe 7 lengths separates the entire bunch as they leave the 5. Ajita continues to flow along on that lead. Casual Peach now moving down on the outside of Fault Line. A break opens up as they make their way passing the half mile to Shaboom, but they come away now toward the final 7/16, and out in front, Ajita continues to hold that lead. Another Bullet needs to find some 3 lengths. Fault Line is back in third. A gap opens up to the pair of Casual Peach, now overtaking the Grey Shaboom as they run past the 5/16 and about to come into the top of the lane, and it's Ajita out in front with a clear advantage. Another Bullet taking aim, but Ajita is fleet of foot at the top of the lane, leaves a quarter pole behind. Here is Another Bullet trying to wear the leader down as they flash past the 3/16. Ajita responding to the right-hand stick of Matthew Bennett now begins to open up the lead. Inside the final furlong, it is Ajita running away from them. Another Bullet continues to hold second but needs to find 5 or more lengths. The Grey Shaboom running on late in behind, but it's all over. Ajita comes cruising in. A quick look behind. The rider eases down Ajita by 6 or more over Another Bullet.
The Philip Lee conditioned Ajita under a skillful ride by jockey Matthew Bennett dismisses the field on a stretch, winning by 7 clear lengths in 1 minute 35 2/5 of a second. Race 6, the Reggae Skanking Sweet Trophy, was a maiden special weight event for native-bred 3-year-olds and up. Trainer Gary Griffiths had a double entry in the Roaring Thunder and Captain Phillips, breaking from gate 6 and 7 respectively.
The rough on racing, Cosmic Force steps a bit slow along with Sir HGF. Rushing through to take that lead, that's Princess Rhea as they go past the 5. Princess Rhea in a tight cluster along with Ship Ahoy, and on the outside, that's Warhorse. 5 lengths away before we come to Captain Philip as they pass the 4. Then comes Crucial Alexia. The trailing pair of Cosmic Force just overtaking Sir HGF. They head towards the 3 furlong point, and it is Warhorse kicking away by 4 lengths in front of Princess Rhea chasing in second. Down in third, that's Ship Ahoy. Right there in fourth, that's Crucial Alexia. Then comes Captain Philip. Also coming on, that is Sir HGF and Cosmic Force at the back of the field. They're at the top of the lane, and they're steering at the back of Warhorse, who is sprinting off in front of Ship Ahoy. Crucial Alexia is also coming on, but Warhorse is full of run today at the furlong pole, about 6 lengths in front of Ship Ahoy, trying to get close to Warhorse, but they can't touch this one today. Warhorse is ridden out and sprinting off easily to win. Warhorse, easy in the end, by about 6 lengths. Ship Ahoy is second, then comes Crucial Alexia, Captain Philip, and Princess Rhea.
The Jockeys Guild president, Philip Parchment, powers home the Fighting Warhorse to victory in front of the 2-1 favorite Ship Ahoy in second, and the Crucial Alexa in third, and Captain Philip finishing fourth. Race number 7 was the 5th running of the Princess Popstar Trophy, a restricted allowance event. Champion trainer Jason Acosta had 5 entries in a small field of 6.
There are. Lucy in the Sky came out awkwardly and left at the back. Banadura shows speed along with a Digital One as they flash past the 5, come home to me just 2 lengths in behind. Himalaya running on the rail, Grecian Light in the blue and gold cap races out 3 wide of those. And last of all, it's Lucy in the Sky. They head now, leaving the half mile toward the final 7/16th, and Banadura attempts to steal it, leading up by some 2 lengths. Digital One chasing in second, Grecian Light well positioned in third. They leave the 3. Come home to me as they're stringing out races next 5 lengths off that lead. A break back to the Grey Himalaya, and Lucy in the Sky continues to run at the back of the field as Banadura brings them into the top of the lane. It's Banadura out in front and traveling strong here on the outside now. Digital One asked to kick in for the challenge, but Banadura continues to thwart the challenge of Digital One, who begins to edge closer enough for long to run. Banadura now giving way, and Digital One puts the head in front inside the final 16th. It is a Digital One, and devastating Dane Dawkins coming away to win the Princess Popstar by maybe 3 over Banadura. Then Grecian Light, Come Home to Me, followed by Lucy in the Sky, improving a place. Last of all, it's Himalaya.
A chance ride secures a win for the champion jockey Dane Dawkins, who replaced the leading rider Ryan Lewis aboard the 2-5 favorite Digital One. The 9th and final review race from Saturday was a day's feature, the 3rd running of the I'm Satisfied Trophy, an open allowance event for 3-year-olds and up, going 6 furlongs with a purse of 1.4 million Jamaican dollars or $9,000 US.
They're off. For the I'm Satisfied, they all came out perfectly. Jean de Pilot comes away quickly. Lure of Lucy rushing on the rail. I've Got Magic in between horses. God of Love racing out wide with Jordan Reigns. Generational races toward the back along with Perfect Brew, but the field is very compact as they arrive at the half mile. I've Got Magic battling for that lead. Jordan Reigns in between horses. And now Jordan Reigns quickens and goes for that lead. I've Got Magic racing in second. Rojon the Pilot in the white cap racing in third. Perfect Brew just in behind them, 5 lengths off that lead. A gap opens to Lure of Lucy, God of Love, and Generational now trailing the field as they come thundering into the top of the lane. A 1/4 mile to run. Jordan Reigns attacked now by I've Got Magic. Rojon the Pilot out wide. Perfect Brew tucked in between them. They run toward the furlong pole. Jordan Reigns and a Perfect Brew now, and Perfect Brew snatches the lead from Jordan Reigns. I've Got Magic asked to bubble to the boil on the rail, but it is Perfect Brew beginning to lengthen stride inside the final 16th. This is the I'm Satisfied Trophy, and Perfect Brew romps it by maybe 5 lengths over I've Got Magic. Jordan Reigns. Rojon the Pilot has finished in 4th.
Skillful ride by the ever-improving jockey Tevin Foster takes the day's feature event aboard trainer Richard Azan's 4-year-old Bay Colt Gelding, finishing ahead of the even money favorite I've Got Magic. It's now time for a break on the Caymanas Highlight Show. On the other side, we'll recap races from Sunday, October 8th, including the day's feature race, the Vaso Jolly Man Niger Memorial Trophy. Welcome back to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. In the second half of our presentation, we'll recap select races from Sunday, October 8th. Let's begin with race 1 on the card. This was a 5 years old and up claiming event. going a distance of 800 meters straight, a field of 7 reduced to 6, with Silver Soul from the 5 box deemed unfit to run.
Ready? They're off. Freedom for Eds gets a good start, along with Montgomery racing in the center. Hunter's Ridge just a couple of lengths behind. Estelita is racing nearest to us and there is a chance at the moment, as Montgomery looks to have the field off their legs as they race away now toward the final quarter. Hunter's Ridge shaken up and asked to close the gap. Estelita is nearest to us and under the pump. These are the three main contenders as they flash past the quarter pole. Montgomery continuing to lead up, but Hunter's Ridge now joins, and Hunter's Ridge looks to point on that lead from Montgomery. It is Hunter's Ridge, the favorite, out in front. Montgomery, the rider, now vigorously changing his hold, but it is still Hunter's Ridge out in front. They drive up inside the final 16th. Hunter's Ridge with that lead. Estelita has closed well nearest to us, but it is Hunter's Ridge continuing to go on. Hunter's Ridge will win it over Estelita, then Fiery Path, Montgomery.
Jockey Matthew Bennett continues his good form and takes the day's first aboard the even money favorite Hunter's Ridge, who finally broke the gate curse and was able to start. Race 6 on Sunday was the 2023 Supreme Customer Service Trophy, a maiden condition event for fillies 3 years old and up, going a distance of 1,300 meters.
They're off and racing. She's alone, steps slowly and is left at the back of the field. Out wide, Miss Linton gets a good break. Here comes a Glittering Magnum, and Glittering Magnum now assumes the lead. From Miss Linton racing in second. Then comes Lion Charmer. Ava Sunshine against the rail. Beautiful Moon is right there too. The Bee's Knees making progress as they pass the 5. Then comes Fearless Rainer. Right on the rail, that's Juby Wap Wap. Out wide, that is Answer My Prayers. Right there too, that's Princess Selisi. Recovering as they pass the 4, that's She's Alone. Then comes Atomic Energy and racing at the back of the field. Oh my. They come towards the 3 furlong point. Glittering Magnum skittering away about 3 lengths in front of coming on the outside. That is Ryan Charmer right there too. The Bee's Knees has made eye-catching progress and watches them from third. Then comes the Beautiful Moon also coming on. That's Fearless Rainer, but it's still making the run in Glittering Magnum. The Bee's Knees taking dead aim on Glittering Magnum. It's Glittering Magnum, the Bee's Knees coming on the outside, and the Bee's Knees now assume the lead at the furlong pole. Glittering Magnum trying to fight back. The Bee's Knees going away from the field. Glittering Magnum have no answers. Also coming on, that's Fearless Rainer, but the Bee's Knees has flown the coop, and the Bee's Knees goes on to beat Fearless Rainer, Glittering Magnum. Then comes Atomic Energy and Princess Delisi.
The Bee's Knees sneaks past the pack and breaks free for home at the top of the straight, winning by just 3 lengths in front of the fast finishing Fearless Rainer and Glittering Magnum, who ran in for third. Race number 7 was the Royal Dad Trophy, a restricted stakes race going 1,820 meters, formerly dubbed the Spectator Street. A field of 6 was sent to face the starter.
This is the Royal Dad Trophy. They're off 1,820 meters. Divine Force came out at the back with Essential Quality. Rhythm Buzz is on the rail and running toward the clubhouse turn with that lead. Mrs. Linders right alongside. Strike Smart now moves through, and Strike Smart the leader as they leave the mile. Strike Smart gets that lead from Rhythm Buzz. Mrs. Linders recovering after a bump. Essential Quality has made good progress after the poor beginning. Modern Miracle races toward the back with Divine Force, but maybe 6 or 7 lengths separates the entire bunch, so it's wide open as they've taken to the back stretch and run toward the final 6. Strike Smart under a snug hold continues to lead by 3 parts of a length. Essential Quality breathing down the neck of the leader early. They've left the 6 behind them. A line of 3, Divine Force racing out wide of Rhythm Buzz, Modern Miracle in the red and black racing on the rail, and Mrs. Linders continues to trail as they slip past the 5. Strike Smart attempting to steal it with that lead. Divine Force looking a threat on the outside with Essential Quality. These 3 in a tight grouping as they arrive at the half mile and rush into that turn. Rhythm Buzz needs to find some 4.5 lengths. Mrs. Linders is 5 further lengths back, and Modern Miracle looks hopeless at this stage. They're about to arrive at the final 3/8, and Essential Quality now grabs that lead and goes on from Strike Smart. 2 lengths between them. Rhythm Buzz now making ground on the outside as they leave the 5/16. Divine Force has more to find. Forget Mrs. Linders at the moment and continuing to struggle at the back. That's a Modern Miracle, but Essential Quality out in front and driven to the max. Strike Smart sneaking closer on the rail, and here comes Rhythm Buzz on the outside, and Rhythm Buzz now dashes by them all, and Rhythm Buzz will take charge as they approach the furlong pole. It is Rhythm Buzz and Radish Roman beginning to pull away from Strike Smart and a tiring Essential Quality. This is the Royal Dad Trophy, and it's going to go to Rhythm Buzz and the connections of Rhythm Buzz. Rhythm Buzz wins by maybe 4 over Strike Smart. Then Essential Quality, Divine Force is 4th.
Jockey Radish Roman with 2 consecutive wins and taking the Royal Dad Trophy aboard the Vincent Atkinson conditioned Rhythm Buzz. Sunday's final event on the card was the day's feature, the Vassal Jollyman Niger Memorial Trophy, an overnight allowance race for 3-year-olds and up, going 5.5 furlongs.
They're often racing, not a bad line, as a gift from Ben blasting to that lead. A gift from Ben leading them past the 5, being chased by Freedom Street and Catawba, fitting neatly between horses. Then comes Luxel coming down from that wide draw. Also there, that's a Curlin's Affair as they pass the 4. Behind them, that comes a Curlin's Alexa's Lodge. Right on the inside, Snowflakes making progress. March and Shoot is also in the mix. Duke is making high-catching progress as they come towards the 2.5 furlong point, and it is Catawba also there. That's a gift from Ben out wide. That's Luxel. It's Catawba in front. Here comes on the inside Freedom Street, really coming on the rail, but it's a gift from Ben. Freedom Street. Luxel is right there too. Duke is on the outside and it's coming forward, but it's Freedom Street in front at the furlong, passing the furlong pole. It's Freedom Street being chased by a gift from Ben. Here comes Duke flying on the outside, but it's a Freedom Street, and Freedom Street beats the late coming Duke. Then comes a gift from Ben, Luxel, and finishing 5th, El Profesor.
Jockey Roger Hewitt gives trainer Patrick Lynch his first win on the card with his 5-1 bet Freedom Street, who fended off the favorite Duke, who had to settle for 2nd place. This has been another edition of the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. See you next time.